Hello cardboard lovers, it's Cardboard Badger here. I hope you're doing well, and today we have for you another financial breakdown video from the new Secret Lairs from Secretversary 2023. We're going to be looking at Mycosynthwave this time. An 80s synthwave styled set of 3 cards. We currently have about 34 days to decide whether we would like to purchase this and any of the other Secret Lairs from Secretversary 2023. And as far as the pricing goes, we're back to normal with non-foil, the regular versions at $29.99 and the foil versions at $39.99. And the question is, are these actually worth your money? Or are we paying a huge amount for some overpriced fancy reprints? As per usual, we shall look at the mighty new artwork for this particular set before we then see whether or not we can buy the functionally identical cards from a previous set in Magic the Gatherin's history to see whether or not these cards are actually worthwhile. So let's have a look at these reprints. We're starting off with Mycosynth Golem, 11 mana. We have an artifact creature, Golem, with affinity for artifacts. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control, and artifact creature spells you cast have affinity for artifacts. This is a 4/5. Next we have Mycosynth Lattice. For 6 mana we have an artifact with all permanents are artifacts in addition to their other types. All cards that are on the battlefield, spells and permanents are colourless, and players may spend mana as though it were mana of any colour. And the final card of the set, we have Mycosynth Wellspring. For 2 mana we have an artifact with, when Mycosynth Wellspring enters the battlefield, always put into a graveyard from the battlefield. You may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. So there we have it. We have seen the new wonderful 80s styled synthwave artwork for these particular cards. But the question is it worth it? We're going to see where we can get these cards and if we can get them cheaper. We're going to start off with the non-foils, the regulars. Like I said before, the target, we've got $29.99, and we're going to start off with Mycosynth Golem, which you can buy cheapest possible place currently from the list. This is currently going for $28.92. And Mycosynth Lattice, you can get a copy of this from Battle Bond, and that is currently going for $10.09. And finally, Mycosynth Wellspring, you can get a copy of this from Commander 2021, and that is currently going for 9 cents, giving you a grand total for the 3 cards in regular, in non-foil, of $39.10. Now we're going to repeat the process. This time we're going to look at the foils. We've got the target of $39.99, and we are starting off with, of course, Mycosynth Golem. You can get a copy of this in foil. It is from 5th Dawn, and it's going to cost you a whopping $114.99. And the Mycosynth Lattice, you can get a copy of this from the Judge gift cards. That is currently going for $18.07. And Mycosynth Wellspring, you can get a new Phyrexia copy in foil. And that is currently going for $9.48, giving you a grand total for these 3 cards in foil at their cheapest of $142.54. So there we have it. That is the entire financial breakdown for this particular set. The question is, do you want to purchase it? It all depends on, one, whether or not you need the Golem, because in theory that is covering the entire cost of the regular versions. If you don't need it, then maybe this Secret Lair is not for you. On the other hand, if you are really loving the synthwave 80s vibe and you need these cards bad, then obviously the choice is up to you. And of course, if you want them in foil, they will probably look rather good, but I do not believe they look as good as the originals. I'm very, very fond of the Judge gift card Mycosynth Lattice. That looks absolutely stunning, and I'm afraid to say I prefer it over this new version. I hope this has helped you in some way, shape or form to decide whether or not you would like to buy this Secret Lair or any of the other Secret Lairs from the Secretversary 2023. I will put a link in the description below for previous videos. If it has done so, please like, share, subscribe, do all the usual business. It'll help out the channel hugely. Thank you in advance. And other than that, I'd just like to say thanks for watching, people, and we'll see you again soon here on Cardboard Badger.